Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here in Newcastle. With me, I've got debutant Ben Rees. Ben, you're fighting in the North East in front of your home crowd for your debut, man. Can it get any better than that?
I don't think it does get any better than that. Like, it's even the press conference was pretty packed. Sold plenty, over 100, 200, 300 tickets. So there's going to be loads of people there to see us and watch us box on Friday night.
Talk about the press conference there when you said your little bit. Thomas Ward was like that. They don't call him Big Tasty. Was it Big Nasty or Big Tasty for nothing?
Big Tasty.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask, where does that name come from?
I'll have to leave that to your imagination. There's a few different reasons why.
I'll definitely leave that to my imagination. Listen, you're up at light heavyweight. Obviously, you're a big man and stuff. So, what can the fans in the North East expect from you on your debut?
I think this debut, I'm just going to try and box well and keep, just take my time, and then if the knockout comes, the knockout comes.
Do you feel like you flew under the radar a little bit when you've got guys like Mark Dickinson and Pat McCormack? They seem to be taking a little bit of the spotlight from you, obviously, because of their amateur degree. And then you've got Ben Rees, who's everyone talks about in the circle, in the North East circle. Everyone raves about you. But do you feel like you're coming under the radar a little bit, and you've got the fans to show who Ben Rees is?
Well, I never got in GB as an amateur, but I boxed one senior ABAs, beat the lads who were on the GB team, and the GB team never liked us, so I never got on. That's why I'm turned pro, and this is what I'm doing.
You turned pro with Probellum. Richard Schaefer said that he's going to make you a world champion. That's what he does. Just starting your pro career, but when you hear something like I was going to ask that. Richard Schaefer says that about you. Do you feel any pressure?
No, I don't feel any pressure. I'm just going to do the best I can do. If Richard Schaefer's saying stuff like that, it's an amazing compliment.
Talk about signing for Probellum, Mr. Sam Jones. Is you pulling that way? Oh, he's been pulled by 2 interviews. Look at that. I was going to get Sam Jones in here to talk about you signing with Probellum. Relatively new promotional company, but you've seen what they do at the shows out in Dubai. They've already been in the North East. They're going to Liverpool in April. When you see the amount of shows they're putting on, all the talent they're signing, how happy are you to be signed by a promotional company like Probellum?
Yeah, it's mental, all the talent they're signing. Every week I keep seeing a new person they're signing, world champion. It's amazing. You're
in the light heavyweight division. Oh, Sam coming over. There we go, Sam. Just speaking to Ben there about signing with Probellum and what Probellum are doing. They've seen the shows out in Dubai. They've already been to the North East. They've got a show coming up in Liverpool. The amount of talent they're signing. How good is he for a signing?
As I say, no better signings than Ben Rees. Brilliant amateur career. I mean, I was speaking to Lerone about him getting a few rounds with Ben. He's really impressed with him. Mature head on his shoulders. It's just a case of keeping him out. There's absolutely no rush with him, but there's no ceiling to his potential, and he's a future world champion for sure.
I mean, light heavyweight, but he's actually spoke about going down to super middleweight, I believe. Was that how you see him going down to that weight?
Yeah, you look at him and you think he could make that, but he'd be absolutely massive super middleweight. Carries a lot of power as well. Can't wait to watch him on Friday. But as I say, nice steady progression with him. There's absolutely no rush. Future world champion for sure.
I'll ask the same question I asked Ben, I'll ask you. With Pat McCormack coming through and Mark Dickinson coming through, they seem to be taking a lot of the limelight and a lot of the hoopla, so to speak, in the North East. He's flying under the radar a little bit, but he can showcase his talent on Friday night and show everybody what he's about.
Yeah, look, he's not had a fight yet. He's going to fight on Friday, and he's got a chance to put himself right in there. I mean, he's going to be a part of all these huge nights in the North East, and he's going to make a name for himself. He's going to be his own man. Every one of these fighters, your Pat McCormack, he's already established as an amateur. He's had a great amateur career. He can make his own name for himself and develop his own fan base. But all these people, spearheaded by Lewis Ritson, because people forget Lewis, he's still a young guy, but that crop of talent, there's never been a better crop of talent in just about any area of the country at one time. Golden era for North East boxing, and he's well amongst that.
One final word from you then, Ben. You are making your debut on Friday night in front of you know yourself, you've probably been in the audience when Lewis Ritson fights sometimes in the stands. What can the fans expect from you then?
Big Tasty.
They can expect Big Tasty, exactly. Yeah.
I asked him why he got called Big Tasty. He's left it up to everyone's imagination.
I'd be laughing up there with that one, but yeah, good nickname.
Yeah. What can they expect then, Ben?
Well, I think it's going to 100% be a knockout on Friday night. I'm looking to make a big performance.
Yeah, listen, enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow at the way, and I'll see you Friday night. But enjoy this week. It's your debut. You only get one, mate. So enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much, Sam. As always, thank you, mate. Thank you, brother.